Welcome to GiveMeApps, the app mall. Apps for every smartphone, tablet, and device. GiveMeApps, the only app store giving developers the full 100% of their download profits. Today's app up for grabs is eMobo by a developer by the name of Derek Visconti. The premise is to be able to read a cell phone novel, quote unquote, in under 10 minutes. I live in New York City. I take the subway just about every day. You see people with their Kindles, their Nooks, their tablets, and they're reading the latest bestsellers, they're reading the latest novels, the latest thrillers, etc., etc. And we're definitely moving into a period where people are not carrying tons of books with them. They want to read now. Now, I'm a tech geek, obviously that's why I'm doing this vlog, and it gets annoying carrying a lot of devices on the subway. It's just like carrying a knapsack full of a million books. So the idea is, why not have this stuff on your cell phone? And I've said this for a long time. Why not just use your cell phone in place of the Nooks and the Kindles, etc., etc.? It's nice to have everything on one device. Your MP3s, your movies, your books, etc., etc. Anyway, I digress. The majority of the content that is included with this app or that can be obtained for the app are all user created. And based on how great this app is, I'm telling you, the app itself is a free app, which is remarkable also, considering what you get along with this. Let's jump into this, shall we? Because I've talked for like a good minute now. Okay, if you look down at the screen, here is your startup screen. You're presented with a couple of novels and books that you can read. And if you look here, there's a button that says View Catalog, so you can see the many different books that are offered. Now, according to our listing page on GiveMeApps, there are already thousands of novels available in this app. And once again, I'm going to point out that this app is free. Take a look at this menu. We have the genres, we have feature stories, most popular, editor's picks, news stories, and we can search. I'm going to click on the search menu option, all right, and you're presented with the search bar. Let's go back to the catalog, and I'm going to go back to the home screen. Let's click on one of the books. If you look, we have here, it says Our Picks For You. This would be analogous to staff picks in an app store, right? So take a look. I'm going to click on Happy Pills. When you get to that screen that's displaying the novel you're about to read or the book you're about to read, it tells you the rating. Take a look. It says PG-13. It gives you the author. And you can add it to your library. Your library would be like your list of favorites, and it stores all the books that you've read in an easy-to-access area where you can just pick up all the books and just start reading or continue reading. And if you look, it tells you how many views it had, the number of fans for the book, and whatever comments the book has accumulated over time. All right? Let's click on Start Reading, shall we? And right away, it loads up. Now, this book has 226 chapters. Do not be overwhelmed. Remember, we're fitting, and by the way, I'm using an iPod Touch to do this review. We're fitting all of this content onto a small space, a small screen. Look how small the space is. Look how small the screen is. You can read this really, really quickly. You tap on the screen, and you see it gives you the number of chapters and the number of pages, and we just slide over to look on the next page, right? And this chapter is a very short chapter. It's 2 pages. Okay, when we finish with chapter 1, we can scroll over and, I'm already moving into chapter 22, chapter 11, blah, 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 and we can continue reading from there, and there it is, okay? What's cool is that we can increase the font size, if you want to do that. That's nice. We can decrease the font size. That's great also, okay? And we have other options that are listed below. We want to go back to the screen. We click on Back, and we're taken back to our startup screen or the catalog view. Alright? So I'm going to look through some other books just to give you an idea of what's happening here. Take a look there. Alright? Just like before, start reading, the rating, the number of fans, the number of views, etc., etc., etc. Now what's really awesome about this app is that it doesn't just rely on the content that is there. You can create your own novels and share these works. So this creates an atmosphere where content can be discovered. Just about anyone can upload a novel, which is great because it gives the amateur or the eager writer a chance to be discovered also. If we look at the bottom here, we have our share button. Any app in 2012 or any app created in the last couple of years is going to have some kind of share button. It's not about what you're doing anymore. It's about what the whole world is doing, and you want the whole world to know what it is that you're doing. We click on share, and we're given options to share it on Twitter, Facebook, via email, or via text, SMS. This is great because if you're reading a novel and you want Bob to read it, you want Danny to read it, you want Kathy to check it out, you want Katie to look at it, bang, there you go. You share it and it's over. They can check out whatever it is that you're reading, and this can help novels pick up some speed, and of course, as I said earlier, the whole world can know what you're looking at. Alright, so I'm telling you, I'm going to go back to the startup screen here, and I want to show you the catalog. Alright, take a look at the featured stories section here. Alright, we have one that's here, featured stories. Most popular, it's taking a little while to load as I am on a Wi-Fi connection, as I said earlier. We have ads here also. Alright, and we have loads of content. This is the real deal. Developed a cult-like following. We have Her Sister's Husband, a romance novel. We have Suki the Sui, which is a cell phone novel. A lot of romance stuff, a lot of contemporary stuff. Twilight Journey, this is cool. So, this app will keep you busy for a long while. Back to the catalog, we have editor's picks. Alright, again, more content. This one is called Project Rose, another PG-13 romance, paranormal is what it says here. Alright, same deal. We have the views, we have the fans, comments, start reading, etc., etc. I have to say, I'm giving this app a 5 out of 5. You can't beat this. This app is free and it's packed with loads of content. If you are a travel warrior, if you are on the train, if you have these long layovers in the airport, you won't have a dull moment. There's just so much stuff to check out, so much stuff to read. And as I said, this is the future, folks. We're going to move in this direction. You're going to see a lot of people reading novels and books, and people are already checking out sites like Flipboard and other apps that allow you to read stuff on your cell phone on the go. Are items like the Nook and the Kindle going to disappear? Obviously not. Not anytime soon. But I'm telling you, in a couple of years, you'll see that market kind of fizzle, and we're going to be all about this kind of stuff here. Okay? So there you have it, folks. That wraps up another app review. Don't forget, GiveMeApps is not just an app store. You can also chat in our online forums and catch up on the latest news in our tech blog. Till next time.